Ah, son of a bitch. So I just looked down. The seat's gone. Alexa, stop. Hey guys, Duff here. I am suited for battle, and you can imagine what that means. You might see the nose of the Sherman poking out back there. We are taking the Sherman out to Ave Maria on a high-speed range test, I guess you would call it. Figured I would pull out my full upper body armor so I can get people to stop complaining about me not wearing it. The wheel just came off the charger, and it's, let's see, it's showing 99.5 volts currently. And I'm just waiting for my GPS to sync. A lot of people ask me, hey Duff, what is this GPS you're wearing? And I tell them this is an old discontinued GPS. It's a Garmin Forerunner 301. Does the job, makes it real easy for me to tell what my speed is. But you know, you're only going to be able to buy this off of like eBay or something like that. All right, looks like we have, do we have sync? Okay, we do not quite have sync yet. So as soon as we have sync, we'll get on the road. All right, we're on the road. I don't know if you can see from your perspective right now, I do have my veteran Sherman seat on the wheel today. We might be giving that a try. Well, I definitely would like to give that a try for this long ride. We'll see how it feels. I have a feeling it's not going to be quite high enough for me, but we'll see. So for the second week in a row, I've given myself a 3-day weekend. I took tomorrow off as well. I like having long weekends around the holidays, and you know, I have the vacation time to do it, so I figured I might as well put it to good use. Those of you that watch my channel, you see that I put together my new printer, my Creality printer CR6 SE. Did that yesterday. Tomorrow, I hope to maybe do some more work on the Sherman. In addition to the new seat, I also have the spiked pedals from Merlin Fish that I might put on tomorrow. I still have my LED light kit that I have to figure out how I want to go about installing that on the Sherman. And I do have the knobby tire as well from eWheelz. I don't know that I want to put that on yet or not, because that's a more involved process. So we'll see. But those smaller mods, maybe I'll get a chance to work on those tomorrow. We'll see. I also have at home, still sitting in the box, a brand new GoPro Hero 8. Yes, you heard correctly, an 8. I bought a GoPro Hero 8 instead of the new GoPro Hero 9. The 9 does definitely look cool. And you may ask, Duff, why did you buy the 8? Well, first of all, there was attractive pricing on it. Second of all, I'm able to use my existing rig to use the external mic on the 8. With the GoPro Hero 9, they totally changed the way that works. I can't use the same mic adapter that I've been using with the 7, and I'll be using with the 8. So that was really my driving reason. And the reason I got the 8 was because of the weird shutoff issues I've had forever on the 7. I crashed on the Backfire Ranger like 2 weeks after I bought that GoPro 7. Broke the lens on it, and I'm convinced that ever since then, that's part of the reason I have the random lockup issues on the 7. So, got a GoPro Hero 8, just got to get it set up. Okay, so with this range test, no speed limiting, going as fast as I comfortably feel I can go. And the reason I can do that is because the veteran Sherman has a massive 3,200 watt-hour battery pack. So, yeah, it will. I will get tired before the Sherman will run out of battery. That's for sure. So, Going as fast as I want for as long as I can tolerate. So we'll see how it goes. This is really the first wheel that I've ever, other than the production or the pre-production Sherman, the only wheel I've ever taken out to Ave Maria that I have absolutely zero concern about battery and range. I told Cindy, you don't have to worry about being a chase vehicle. There's no way I'm running out of battery today. This will also be my longest test of the Sherman road tire as well. I got a pretty good sense of it last week on my Dunkin' Donuts ride, but this will give me even more opportunity to form my opinion about the tire. Thus far, my opinion has been very positive. There's nothing wrong with the street tire. Feels comfortable, feels stable, feels fast. That's part of the reason that I'm not in a rush to throw the knobby on, you know, because there really isn't anything wrong with this tire at all. It's just different. It's just a slightly different experience than riding the knobby, but not in a bad way. I saw that the New York City crew has once again been the first to get their hands on the two newest Gotway wheels. They had already been the first ones to get the Gotway EX, Gotway suspension wheel, that I've been very skeptical about. But now they also have the EXN, which is basically an EX with no suspension, but the same strong motor and big battery. And the Gotway M Super Pro. I believe they're both pre-production models. So all of those wheels are up in the New York City area currently, as far as I know. Seems pretty clear that that's going to be the path to evaluation of the wheels, that it seems like the New York City crew is going to always be getting them first. I saw that Marty actually got a V11 prototype from, or not, a production model from Yuko out in the East Coast. So I thought that was a little interesting. That Marty, you know, who's been a long time e-wheels loyalist, like me, got the V11 from Yuko. So not sure what that means, but I did find it interesting nonetheless. Feeling great, cruising high 20s, right around 30. With the Sherman, you know, this kind of speed just it feels natural. It's not, I don't feel like I'm doing anything dangerous, even though obviously going 30 miles an hour on a one-wheeled balancing device is not an inherently safe activity. But as far as stability at speed, Sherman is hard to beat. Ah, son of a bitch. So I just looked down. My seat's gone. Shit. I should have, I remember when Marty was demoing this shit. Who knows how far back that happened. Remember when Marty was demoing the seats, he had Velcro on the seat. And I remember thinking to myself, hey, that's a pretty good idea. And now I see why. Sucker blew off. I had no indication it was gone. So now, who knows when it went off. All right, well, we're gonna be doing an extra range test because I'm backtracking. See if I can find it. Man, this sucks, guys. I have no idea when it came off. No idea whatsoever. And I'm already, I bet I was 8 miles out of the house, so. All right, hopefully I get lucky and it's not too far back. I'll let you know. So I've backtracked probably 4 or 5 miles at this point. I still don't see it. Problem is I'm on the opposite side of the road. I don't want to ride against traffic, so I'm just trying to look across the road. But I'm getting close enough that I might just go home. I actually have a second seat. I might just go home and get the second seat and then come back again, and hopefully I'll find the one that flew off. You know, of course, I'll put some Velcro on the one at home first, but what a cluster, man. I don't know why I thought that it would stay on going 30 miles an hour. It's pretty stupid. Certainly won't be the last stupid thing I do. All right, so there, I know Marty did a Sherman seat comparison video not too long ago. This is definitely a plus for the Zoom wheel seat. It will not blow off. It should not blow off in windy conditions. Sherman's, the veteran seat, it blows off. Yep, all the way back on Immokalee Road. Still haven't seen it, but I could easily miss it from this side of the road. So I'm hoping when I get another seat, turn around, come back, I will run into it. It'll be interesting to see how early on the ride I lost it. Reviewing the footage on the GoPro will probably tell me as well. I found it. I am like a mile from my house. So it flew off almost immediately. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna probably try to stick it into my armor for now and then just put it on when I want to actually sit. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, not a great design, at least as far as staying on the wheel. All right, so we'll stuff it up here, then we'll use my straps here to hold it in. All right, I just look like I have a beer gut, but I won't lose it.
What happened?
I was like 8 miles away and I noticed that the seat blew off. So I was backtracking to find it. I just found it.
Oh my God. You got enough mileage?
Yeah.
Charge?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Just meet halfway.
Okay.
Halfway. I love you.
Okay, love you. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I got over 15 miles in already, guys. And I'm just leaving again. So, wow, that's crazy. It came off that early. At least I found it, right? That's the good news. Wow. I don't know why I thought it would stick on there a little bit better than that, but that was foolish in retrospect. If you have a Sherman seat, you definitely need to fix it with something other than just friction. It will not stay on your wheel otherwise. All right, so this unforeseen issue means that by the time I get out to Ave Maria and back, there's a very good chance that this could be a 50-mile ride, which would be the most I've ever done at one shot. The prior most being the 43 miles that I did on the 16X a few weeks ago with Enrique and Robert. You know, I've done my commute to work a few times, but that's broken up into you know, there's 8-9 hours in between those segments, and that's about a 50-mile ride. So let's see what happens here, guys. Oh man! Wow, talk about deja vu in a major way. So guess what next week is, guys and gals? It's my frickin' birthday. Now, I have not been really interested in celebrating my birthday probably for the last close to 25 years. Once I hit 30, I was like, you know, I'm old. So every subsequent year after that, I just feel a little bit older. I'll be 53 years old. So, but no gifts required for my birthday. But there is something that you could do for me. And that is, if you are watching this video right now and you're not a subscriber, like 84% of the people that watch my videos, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button, man. I'm getting within striking distance of 10,000 subscribers, which is a pretty big milestone for me. And I'd like to get there sooner rather than later. So if you want to give me a shot at getting there quicker, hit that subscribe button. And I do plan to do something for my 10,000 subscriber milestone. Might do a giveaway. I don't know. I'll do something for sure, because it is a big deal. I haven't really done anything significant since I had 5,000 subscribers, so I'm due to do something. So help me get there. So obviously there's no other wheel that I could even remotely consider doing what I'm doing right now. Basically go 15 miles out of my way and then start the range test to Ave Maria. None of my wheels that I've owned previous to this would even have a chance of coming close to doing this, even if you were speed limiting. So we'll see how it goes. I wonder if I'll be able to keep up, you know, roughly 30 miles an hour for the entire ride. That would be pretty amazing. We'll find out. Okay, so right around here is where I realized that I had lost the seat. And so we have traveled more than 22.5 miles already. It's gonna be a long one. Once we get up here to where the road splits, I'm gonna stop, take the seat out, and just see how it feels. It'd be nice if I could ride it for a mile or two. Alrighty. Alright, I just gave birth to a Sherman seat. There we go. Get on there, baby. Alright. Alright. Let's see how it goes. I have a feeling that this is going to be tough for me. I mowed the grass for a couple hours this morning, so I'm already kind of stiff and sore, so that's not going to help. Alright, I'm on it. I always feel like I have to have such extreme angles. Yes, I said extreme. Extreme! Extreme angles to get my ass on here, and it feels like it's barely on. Whoa. It feels like it's barely on the seat. But it is on it, so we'll do this for a little bit. All right, so I can do it. I probably only did it for about a half a mile, if that. I noticed, I remember when Enrique was down, he said that when he rides the Sherman seated, you can feel sort of like a back and forth oscillation or pulsing. It's kind of weird. I noticed the same thing. Even though it felt like I had my body in a pretty stationary position, it felt like the wheel was oscillating a little bit back and forth. I'm not sure the reason for that, but it seems like that might be a Sherman thing. All right, the entrance of Ave Maria is in sight. Thank goodness. I've gone so far probably about 25.5 miles. My feet feel surprisingly good. I'm not sure exactly why, but my feet feel good on the Sherman, relatively speaking. My feet never feel fantastic, but they're holding up better than they normally do on a lot of my other wheels. Here we are once again, Ave Maria. So we're hoping this week to go ride the EUCs to look at Christmas lights at Victoria Park like we've done in years past. And also it'd be nice if we, forgot about how much fun this part is on a non-suspension wheel. We're hoping to, oh God. Oh, my back is killing me. Let's slow it down. We hope to also get out to Ave Maria prior to Christmas and ride around here. It's funny, we've done that a few years as well, and it's always, it never ceases to amaze us just how empty it is. Like we ride around here. I think the last year we might have even been here on Christmas Eve. Came here on Christmas Eve and there was nobody out. It was a ghost town. It was so, I mean, I'm sure people were in their houses, but there was nobody out and about at all. Stalker. Stalker. It's all right. Just curiosity, right? Curious people. Now approaching town center, downtown Ave Maria. Still following this Lexus. They've been watching me in the rearview mirror intently. I think I'm an alien or something. All right, oh, they got the Christmas tree up now outside. That's cool. Looks good, looks good. Yeah, they got some more lights up now. You might recall last time I was here, I commented on how I didn't see a lot of decorations up. It's definitely a little bit more decked out now. All right, we're on the little trail here that leads to the little pavilion that I'm hoping no one's sitting at, where I can get a drink, take a lid off my feet for a few minutes, check out our numbers thus far, and then reverse direction. Interesting. Never noticed this before. I'm looking at the tables here, and someone decided to make some statements here. Trans rights are not human rights. Gender is a constant, and there's something else here. I'm sure this will be fantastic as well. He/him, she/her, they/them. BU. Okay, it's hard to read. Man, I didn't think that they had graffiti in Ave Maria. Wow, this definitely is not a political/social YouTube channel, so we'll just let that go without further comment. Okay, so let's let Cindy know that I'm here because she likes to know these things. And let's go to Darkness Bot, which I've had running. Max speed so far, according to I can't talk. Darkness Bot. I got a drink out of that fountain. It tasted like rust. Yummy. Max speed 35.4 according to Darkness Bot. Battery at 57%. Wow. It says, I see Darkness Bot is definitely different than what my GPS says, because according to my GPS, I'm probably a little over 31 miles of range, and Darkness Spot is saying that I've gone 33.4 miles so far, so definitely some discrepancy there. But it does say we're 57% battery. It does say that we are at 88.8 volts for you voltage nerds. I'm now going to be trying to cater to voltage nerds on my channel as much as possible. Average speed so far, 28 miles an hour, hauling some major ass. All right, so yeah, so far so good. The road tire, no problem. No problem whatsoever, feels good. And I'm just gonna sit here for a couple minutes, and I'll resist the urge to put my own graffiti on the picnic tables, and we'll be heading back out. Gotta do it with every wheel I take here, right? Gotta do it. Merry Christmas. Heading out of Ave Maria. Decided I'd take the path because if I take the path, I can avoid the damn cobblestones on the way out that rock my back every single time. So I'm gonna be smart. Wave to the guy in the, was that an Austin Martin? I don't know. Wave to him. He's waving at you. So most normal wheels at this point, I'd be, you know, regulating my speed down to closer to the low 20s or so normally. Not only am I not doing that with a Sherman at this point, still doing 29.5 miles an hour right now. Keep in mind that that's with doing an extra 15 miles searching for the seat up front. So the freedom that the Sherman gives you is really its biggest appeal. It's as close to no limits riding as you can find nowadays, and that's why so many people love them. And I'll be quite, you know, honest that when this was first announced, I thought it was kind of silly. I didn't really understand the point. I thought it kind of looked very old-fashioned and strange, and I didn't get it. To be quite honest, I just didn't get it. I get it now, and I'm glad I did. I forgot I wanted to take a second to thank everybody for the positive feedback for Dan and my adventure into the swamp last weekend with who knows how many gators, who knows how many miles of muck and submerged trail that we traversed. It was crazy. Really, the only thing that that bums me out is not more people have seen it. I think maybe 600 or 700 people have seen it. I'm sure the length of the video scares some people away, but I have chapters in there, so you know you can jump around to just what interests you. So if you have not seen the swamp ride that Dan and I did last week, you really need to see it. It's titled The Craziest Ride I Ever Did, basically. I think that's what I titled it, something along those lines. And I'm not lying, it was crazy. All right, I'm actually riding into a little bit of rain here. There's like a small patch of some pretty gray clouds that evidently are holding some precipitation. Nothing too crazy. I think I'll be out of it quickly, but I did not expect to be getting wet at all on this ride. All right, I just glanced down at the GPS and I am over 45 miles, making this the longest one-shot ride that I've ever done, you know, without a significant break in between. And I've done 99% of it, if not more, standing. And you know, my feet are numb or numbish, but they're not terrible, which is really weird. I don't know. Maybe just the angle that we're using here in the pedals is favorable for foot pain, but I'm not doing too bad at all. And we are turning on to Immokalee Road. I actually had some significant headwind there in that section, and I was still, you know, trucking 25 miles an hour. I glanced down at the battery indicator on the Sherman. I'm actually down to only 2 bars remaining, so I'm going to use the majority of this pack on this ride. But I've been hauling ass, you know, the whole time. You know, I'm still doing 25 plus, and I haven't heard a single beep yet. So, welcome to Sherman life, guys. Whew, we made it. Oh yeah, crazy, guys. That's just crazy what the Sherman can do. Oh man, it's crazy how numb your feet can get too after that long. Don't look at my code. According to the GPS says 47.20, but I actually started it like maybe between a quarter and a half mile late. So it's probably close to 47 and a half miles on that ride. That's something else. All right, let's prop it up against the wall and take the customary seated position after these long rides. Okay, the battery indicator on the Sherman bounced back up to 3 bars now. I glanced down at my GPS a couple times during that last mile or two. Got up to 29 miles an hour. It's crazy, crazy shit. So yeah, the Darkness Spot sees that as a 50.9 mile ride. It wasn't, but still, it's nice. It's a nice number. This is showing the battery as being at 36%. Not bad. Max speed still 35.4. Let's get this seat out of my armor. And for the voltage nerds, 83.6 volts after 47 and a half miles with an average speed of over 27 miles an hour. Not too shabby. The road tire, no problems again, guys. That sure was a good test of the road tire at high speeds for a long duration, comfort-wise, stability-wise. It's good. It's really good. I've said it before. I'll say it again. It's good. If you have a road tire, I think it unnecessarily got a bad rap for a few different reasons. It's a good tire. It really is. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. this is your first time visiting the channel, please think about subscribing. Remember what I said earlier, 84% of the people watching this video on average are not subscribed to the channel. If I just got a small percentage of you subscribing, that would help push me over 10,000 subscribers, which would be excellent, excellent. And like I said, I am going to be doing something to promote my 10,000 subscriber milestone when I get to it. So yeah, help me get there. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Although it's almost over for you, I still have one more day. Lucky me. And I'll do something EUC related tomorrow. Got some chores in mind, but I also, maybe I'll do some of the mods in the Sherman. I don't know. I'll come up with something. You can count on it. So that's all I have for now. Thanks for riding along. Until next time, Duckman out.